They screaming peace when there ain't no peace. Israel, pop a sign in the streets. Look at me, the center of attention. Black Messiah, coming with a vengeance.
All they care about is themselves. We come out here to teach our people because we love our people. We're tired of seeing our people in this low estate. We're tired of seeing our people at the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder. Listen, our salvation lies in this book. We got to turn back to the laws of God. I'm going to show you some laws. Now, we went over Deuteronomy 22 and 5. We showed you that, right? So I'm going to go into some other laws. Do you know about the Sabbath? Let me ask you this. What day do you go to church on? Sunday. Why do you go to church on Sunday? Is that the Holy Sabbath? Is that the day that God said, I want you to serve me?
The seventh day is Saturday.
All praises. So you know the Sabbath day is Saturday. But why do you go to church on Sunday then? It's tradition. Go to Colossians 2 and 8. Give me Colossians 2 and 8. I'm going to show you something. What you just said right there, I'm going to show you what you just fell into. This is what many of our people fall into. We don't understand that God does not want us to be in that church on Sunday. Read
the book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Take it out.
Beware lest any man spoil you.
It says, beware lest any man spoil you. When you spoil something, what happens? It's rotten, it's corrupt, it's no good. It says, beware lest any man. So we're dealing with man on earth. The man on earth told you to go to church on Sunday, not God.
Bring it out. Right.
You fell into the traditions of men. Read.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy.
Through what?
Through philosophy.
Philosophy is just a vain thought in your head. Like, you know what? I know God says we're supposed to celebrate on the Sabbath on Saturday, but I think we should go on Sunday because it's more convenient for me. That's a philosophy. That's a thought. That's a vain idea in your mind when you think you got more knowledge than the Most High God. Every church out here celebrates on the Sunday, so they're going contrary to God. So if you go to church on a Sunday, you are directly opposed to God.
Bring it out.
Understand, read.
Through philosophy and vain deceit.
Vain deceit, that means lies. Deceit means lies. Vain lies. Read.
After the tradition of men.
After the tradition of men. So it goes back to the man again. He's showing you that thought, that idea, and honoring that, you are honoring man, not God. You know what you just did? You just made that man a God in your life. He became an idol to you. You are worshiping him because he says, hey, I think we should go to church on Sunday. But the God of heaven and earth says, I need my people to follow my law, statutes, commandments, and go to church on Saturday. Now we about to prove it. Let me get that. Yes, sir.
The book of Exodus
20 and 8.
Chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
Now, right there, he said something. He said, remember the Sabbath day. Why did he say remember? Because that vain man was going to give you a lie. And he was going to make you out of that lie in a tradition by going to church every Sunday. So he said, wait a minute now. This man is trying to tell you something that's not lining up with my Bible. So remember the Sabbath day. Read it again.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
To keep it holy. If you keep something holy, how do you do that? What's the method to keep something holy? It's got to be separate. It's a different thing from everything else. Let me keep this holy, so I'm going to honor this, and I'm going to step over here. I'm going to fall in God's lane. I'm not going to follow man's beliefs, man's vain opinions. I'm going to follow what God says. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So 6 days, listen, Most High understands we got to work. We got to feed our families. He says 6 days you have to go and labor and do all thy work. Read.
But the seventh day.
But the seventh day. Now we got to figure out what day that is, because that's a very important day. Read.
Is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. That's your God. Your God. He's telling you, this is the day I want you to worship me on. So now, he says 6 days. You got a phone? If you pull out your phone and pull up your calendar, what's the first day on that calendar? What day? Sunday. Count 6 days from Sunday. What you got? Saturday. He just confirmed that that is his holy day. That's the day he wants you to keep it holy and separate it from all the other days. 6 days you can go about your business doing what you need to do. Work, take care of your family, right? work to pay your bills, to take care of your family. But that Sabbath day, you got to separate that day. You got to follow God's laws and keep it holy. The way you keep the Sabbath day holy, give me Hebrews 10:25. Sir. I'm going to show you how you keep the Sabbath day holy. Let's go to Hebrews 10:25. So the Most High God is showing us in this last day and age, in these last days and times, he's bringing a remnant back to him. You are fortunate because you can hear it. I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove to you, and you too, that y'all can hear what God is saying. Because a lot of people we share that with, they can't understand it. They think we're just babbling or we're just making this stuff up, but we coming right out of the Holy Book. Read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together.
So on the Sabbath day, you're not supposed to forsake the assembling of ourselves together. Why is that important? Because we all have the same mindset. We're all like-minded. We're all understanding that we're coming back to God's law, statutes, and commandments. And as a group of people, sometimes, listen, if you just stay out in this world by yourself and try to keep the Sabbath, the world will tear you down. You need somebody to lift you up. You need somebody who can understand what you're going through. You need to come to the congregation and be like, man, sis, listen, I had a rough week. The devil was on me this week, sis. I know it happened to me too. Brother, I know he was on me today too, but all praises, we all here together to build each other up. We exhort one another on the Sabbath day. That's why he said, don't forsake the assembly of one another together. We are all we got. We got to learn to turn back to each other and stop fighting each other. Stop killing each other. Stop hating each other for pettiness. We got to come back and assemble as a body of true believers of the Most High God. Read.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is.
As the manner of some is. Who is that some? I'm going to tell you who that some is. Anybody who refuses to assemble and follow God's laws, you make up that some.
That's right.
You are that body of people that don't believe in God's laws.
That's right.
You make up every excuse why you can't go. Well, you know, I'm tired. I worked all week. I can't get there today. I don't have a ride. Yeah, you're making excuses. You are just making excuses. I'm going to show you something so you get the understanding of that, right? Let's go to Matthew 12 and 30, and I'm going to show you. This is what's happening right now. Most High God is drawing a line in the sand. You got to choose a side. You got to choose a side. We had to choose a side. Read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 30.
They read.
He that is not with me,
He that is not with me
is against me.
is against me. This is Christ telling his people. If you're not with me, you are against me. He's coming back for vengeance. Where's that? Isaiah 66. Let me get that.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to show you what he's coming back to do. 66:15.
Yes, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord will come with fire. Now you remember, he told Moses, I'm not going to flood the earth no more. That's why you have the rainbow in the sky. That rainbow is to remind you of the covenant that the Most High God made with the children of Israel. He said, I'll never flood the earth again. This time it's going to be fire. Read.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
With fire.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
With his chariots. All those so-called UFO sightings, those are the chariots of the Most High God. He's letting his people know. Look up in the sky. You're going to see me coming. I'm coming back to take my people out of this earth. I'm going to let the whole world know who you are. They know who we are. Trust me. They know that them UFO sightings are us. That's the Most High God letting us know that the time is close. It's time to come back to his law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
To render his anger.
To render what?
To render his anger.
No, he ain't angry. He's happy. He's cool with everything that's going on. He likes seeing his people kill each other, selling drugs to one another, whoring out their sisters. He's happy with that. Read.
His anger.
He's coming back to render his anger. Now, how do you think he's going to do that? How is he going to render his anger? He's going to kill people.
That's right.
All people. The so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, he's going to put them to death. Read.
With fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
With fury. You ever seen something that's furious? You ever seen like a bull when they're in a bullfight? That bull is furious. He's doing everything he can to get at that damn dude that's taunting him, right? The Most High, you ain't going to escape God like no bull. He's saying, I'm coming back with anger, with fury to render my rebuke, my correction. I'm going to teach you who the true God of heaven and earth is. I'm going to show you the one power in this earth. Read.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
With fire and with the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. You understand that? So what we trying to do right now is show you, sister, we love our people. We trying to prevent our people from going through that experience. We want you to understand it's coming. All you can do is look at the earth, man. The earth is out of sync. It's messed up. There's got to be a correction.
And you know what? Me and my kids were just talking about that on the phone.
All praises. You need to get your kids up to our school. We got a school right here in Indianapolis. You need to come and learn the truth. You need to keep the Sabbath. You need to be a part of this. You need to have your fringes on. Let me show you fringes. Finish that. Finish that.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The word of the Lord?
The slain of the Lord.
What happens when you slain? You dead.
Yeah.
He said the slain of the Lord shall be many. So all this stuff that the Christian church tells you, kumbaya, we all coming, we all gonna get to heaven, everybody's gonna be okay when God comes back, that's a lie. He just said the slain of the Lord shall be many.
That's right.
Now how is he gonna make a decision who gets to come, who gets to go? Hold that, go to Revelations 21:12.
Did he say that by slain?
That was Isaiah 66:15. Yes, sir. I got you. No problem, brother.
The book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me.
So he's telling you, I'm coming. Don't think that you're not going to see me crack that sky and bring salvation to my people, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And he says, my reward is with me. Now, you can either get the righteous reward, or you're going to get that sword, that flaming sword, and that fire. Everybody's getting a reward. Understand? Read it. Yep.
To give every man according as his work shall be.
According as his work shall be. What are your works? What works is he talking about? Huh? What you do on earth? But there's something more specific. Go to Exodus 18 and 20. Hold that, go to Exodus 18 and 20. I'm going to show you the works. You got to do exactly what he tells you to do. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 18 and verse 20. And thou shalt teach them ordinances.
Thou shalt teach them ordinances. He's talking about the laws. Read.
And laws.
And laws.
And shall show them the way wherein they must walk.
Now, he said to show you the way wherein you must walk. We're supposed to walk upright. We are children of God, right? So we're supposed to carry ourselves a different way. We don't walk around with our pants hanging down, sagging. We don't walk around drunk and high and disorderly. We represent the one true God of heaven and earth. We walk upright, righteous. Read.
And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shall show them the way wherein they must walk.
The way that we must walk is in accordance to this Bible. Read.
And the work that they must do.
The work that we must do. Remember, he said every man's going to be awarded according to the work that he does, right? Here's the work.
And the work that they must do.
The work is keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. The work is making sure that you're in alignment with this Bible. Listen, we live in a time when right is considered wrong and wrong is considered right. They tell you right now that two men can get married. That ain't in the Bible. Where's that in the Bible? How can you have two men who can't procreate? What did he tell us in Genesis? He said, go ye and multiply yourselves throughout the earth. How are you going to multiply yourself if you laying with another man? You can't generate nothing. Only thing you can generate is a just recompense, which is AIDS. You get what you get when you go against God's law.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.